So we DCA'd into bitmaps a little bit more today, grabbing these delicious pre-block out maps for about $32 a piece. There was a really good tweet today from Rafael Laverde. Utility made all non-utility PsyOps possible. So just consider that Bitcoin is a very powerful idea, and nothing like it had ever been created that made it possible to have a truly decentralized, permissionless, open, uncensorable, undeletable ledger, record of history, currency, all of the things that it can be. And it was a powerful idea, and it was an idea that had to overcome enormous resistance for people to be able to separate it from how is this real money, what's it backed by, what country. It was the first time ever that people had to overcome that huge gap. And once they did it, it became a very powerful force, and it started to inspire a lot of other people. And so a lot of other people said, oh, hey, how can I create my own Bitcoin that I can have a pre-mine, I can have a cut of, I can give a certain amount of that cut to some influential people I know, and those influential people know other influential people they'll give a cut to, and then everybody will talk about it, and we can get everybody excited about it, and it'll create the appearance of a lot of organic interest. And then once we can work the people into a frenzy, we'll dump on their heads. And a lot of people had this idea. It wasn't just one or two or three. There's a bazillion cryptocurrencies. At first, the storyline was we're providing utility. Bitcoin provides utility? Well, so do we. We're Bitcoin Plus. We can offer more. But that utility was always bullshit. At the end of the day, multiple levels down, as far as you go, it was just bullshit all the way down. And we've evolved this sort of postmodern, post-crypto era of crypto where everyone who's participating is wise to it. They understand that it's a racket. They don't care. You know, they understand that meme coins and shit coins are not backed by anything either. There's no utility. We've gotten to the point where utility itself has become a meme. Bitcoin is Bitcoin, and then crypto is all the other stuff out there that follows the following pattern. Here's how crypto goes. Step one, you come up with a powerful, interesting, compelling narrative. Get people excited, you know. Number two, you drop a token. And that's it. That's the end of the project. Once you drop the token, it's over. Because they're all worthless. At the end of the day, there's Bitcoin and there's crypto. And crypto is everything else. And I think that there's a powerful parallel to consider between Bitcoin and Bitmap. And Raphael speaks a lot on Bitmap News. With Bitmap, it's the same damn thing. Bitmap is Bitcoin. It's the only Bitcoin. So anybody else can come along and try to use the utility that Bitmap represents, not just a metaverse, but a multiverse on Bitcoin, to take the power of that idea and then use that narrative to sell some other token to you. Some other kind of ecosystem, some other kind of off-chain indexer, some other kind of side chain, some other bullshit that isn't actually Bitcoin. And the only reason these narratives exist is because Bitmap, taking Bitcoin as a single dimension and expanding it into not just a three-dimensional reality, because that would be a metaverse, but an infinite dimensional reality. All the things that you could theoretically anchor to the permanence and immutability of Bitcoin can be built on Bitcoin via Bitmap. What would be the value of building a metaverse or a multiverse on any other substrate? Why would you want to build it on Ethereum or Solana, for God's sakes? You know that these things are all going to zero. So Raphael's right. Utility is what makes all non-utility PsyOps possible.